Hey everybody, welcome to our November team update. If you're wondering why I'm using my NPR voice, it's because my daughter is napping in the room right above me, and it turns out houses built in the 1940s don't have great soundproofing, which is disappointing. But it is what it is. So, here we go. We got a couple big things. Well, one really big thing. As you should know, and if you don't, no shame, but we are going back to multi-site again, starting December 7th. We are splitting back into 2 locations on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., both of them at 10 a.m. So it'll be a later call time. It'll be 45 minutes back from what it is. So just make sure you're paying attention to the call times in Planning Center. I believe it's 8 a.m. will be the new call time instead of 7:15 for the band and audio. But don't quote me on that. But you probably can. But check Planning Center. Which, speaking of Planning Center, please add your blockout dates. This is super helpful for Eliza as she's scheduling everybody. And she's going to be handling scheduling for both locations moving forward. So please add those blockout dates. It's super, super helpful. And then you don't have to get emails, unnecessary emails or texts when it's like you already know you're going to be gone. So don't forget to add those. And especially with Christmas season and going back to multi-site, it's super helpful for us. Which, speaking of Christmas, we are doing 2 worship experiences at Fulton Heights, not online, on Christmas, because we are moving broadcast stuff back to Kentwood starting December 7th. Kind of getting back into a regular rhythm. But we're going to have 2 worship experiences at Fulton Heights because Fulton Heights is the only location that will have kids ministry for now until construction is finished at Kentwood. At 3:30 and 5 p.m. on the 24th. And I've been working on some plans, and I'm very, very excited for what we're going to do. But yeah, and remember the point of multi-site, and one of the things I love about it and how it's an effective strategy at the moment for church is that it allows you to go to the location that's easiest for you to invite your people to, invite your friends to, invite people who don't know Jesus to yet. So if you're a Kentwood person, it's really easy to invite your friends to somewhere that's closer to them, because I think studies show that people will generally drive 20 minutes or less to get to church easily. There's obviously people that drive further. My uncle drives an hour and a half to get to church, which I think that's kind of crazy. I like the church he's going to, but I think that's a little crazy. So yeah, and speaking of that going back to multi again, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. If you want to change the location that you primarily attend, once we go back to 2 locations, let me and or Eliza know, and we'll update Planning Center so you can be serving at the location you want to go to. We have a new song that we're starting this Sunday called What a God by SEU Worship. SEU is Southeastern University. It's in Florida. I think it's Miami, but don't quote me on that. The perfectionist in me just has to look it up as I'm doing this. Southeastern University is in Florida, like I said, and I'm killing time. It's in Lakeland, which is outside of Tampa, which is nowhere near Miami. But I got it right that it's in Florida. Okay. So this is a new song to us. It's kind of blowing up right now. The bridge is so good. And I think that's the biggest reason it's blowing up. And the bridge says, if the highest place I reach is at your feet, then I've done it all. If the best thing that I've seen is your glory, then I've seen it all. Your love has changed my life, forever satisfied. God, you are my everything. And this song's all about how good of a God is. It talks about how it doesn't make sense that he meets us where we are, because most gods with a small g, expect perfection, But God doesn't. He knows we're not perfect. Only He is. But yet He still wants to be in relationship with us. He still is looking for the lost. He's still bringing people far from Him to new life in Him. And we're examples of that. So I love this song, and I think it's going to really pop off. Cool. So let me just circle back, remind us all of what I said. So multi-site starting December 7th, back to 2 worship experiences at 10 a.m., 1 at each location. Christmas times, really exciting. December 24th, 3:30 and 5, I believe, at Fulton Heights. Please add your blockout dates. Very helpful. And we're doing a new song starting this Sunday that I'm very excited about. Last new song of the year. So I'll be sending more updates over the next couple weeks as we start to reopen Kentwood, rather. And I start to get in there and really start putting the production stuff in place. If you're interested in helping out with that, text me. It's even just an easy excuse to see the building before it'll be done being under construction, or at least the auditorium wing. So y'all are great. Y'all are awesome.